Hello everyone, this is the Innocence and Injustice channel. It has been created to become the voice for the voiceless. This is founded on the simple premise that injustice to anyone anywhere is an injustice to everyone everywhere, and that innocent lives matter. Today, I would like to introduce a true story of injustice, one in which Thomas J. James has been incarcerated for 30 years and counting for a murder that took place in Coconut Grove, Florida, USA, that he did not commit.
I feel like I've been in prison with him day by day. You know, it has affected me in my daily living. I pray for him every day. I talk to different ones to see if I can find out any information. To people that say they know something, but they won't talk. You know? Because I have spoke to people about the case and they know something but they won't talk. So I don't know what is it being hid. I don't know, but I feel like it's something that is being hid, and my son is being punished for whatever it is. And Chin, his lawyer, knows what's going on. He knows what's going on because he backed away, backed up for some reason. But anyway, I've been going through it right along with him. Feel like I'm in prison too. Because, you know, I have to help him as best I can and best I know how. But it's hard. Sometimes we get a little help from his daughter, but mostly it's me, you know. Me. I know he tired of being there. I know that. All he knows is he call me all the time and I tell him somebody dead. You know what he say? Everybody gonna be gone when I get out. There ain't gonna know nobody. I said somebody'll be around. He said it'll be somebody I won't know. You know, so I don't know. If I had had money, I could have got a lawyer, and I'm sure the case would have been better, cause he would have defended him. You know, he'd have tried to defend him. You know, so I don't. But the other fellow that said, the other Thomas James, I don't know where he at, but they said the other Thomas James was in prison. Well, no, he was in jail at the time that this took place. But I don't know if he was or not, but they said they picked him up the day before or something, and he was in jail. So he couldn't have did it. That's what they say. You know the other Thomas James. But they never tried to find out the other fella that was with him. They said two people came into the house. One was Junior, and they don't know who the other one was, and they have not even tried to find out who it was. Now, if them two people was hanging together, they should know close to who they is. Cause if they were buddy enough to go to rob somebody together, you know. So I don't know who the other fella was. And I asked Chin several times, did the police try to find out who the other guy was? He told me. They told him. it's best you leave that alone. That's what he spoke to me and said. I said, what you mean by that? He said, whatever was going on in that house, the police, what was going on. That's why I told him it's best he leave it alone. So maybe that's the reason he had to give up the case. I don't know. Well, he gave up the case.
So, do you feel like the police had something to do with this?
Feel like what?
Do you feel like the police had something to do with this?
Yes, yes. And hit that police officer. And they promised him. Told him they were going to get him. That's the last thing they had to do. They were going to get him. Because when he went to jail, he got out because they couldn't hold him because the police officer didn't go down to court because she knows she was wrong. She said when he ran up to me, I didn't tell him who I was. And that saved him because she didn't have on police clothes. She was plain clothes. And that's one of the things they were holding against him. And he went to jail for a ticket or something. And when he got down there in the jailhouse, that's when the man was killed down there. So he was already in jail. He was in jail. He was in jail when the next day. They knew that he had did something. So the thing is, this is it. We got it. We're gonna lay this on him because because he had a lawyer when he went to jail. You remember? He had that lawyer, and the lawyer got him out because he didn't tell them people. She didn't tell him she was a police officer. So they set up to get him for that. But he was hard-headed. Yeah. So I feel like that they were waiting for something to get him, just something to make sure they put him away for good. And they tell me the judge had an offer to move to a higher position. She wouldn't take it until she'd had that trial, because she had the first trial with the police officer case. And she stayed there to do his trial. As soon as that trial was over, she took the position. So that's what I believe. It was just they was out to get him because he was looking for trouble. They say, but nothing I could do, nothing he could do. But hope one day, all we can do is hope and pray that one day he get out. See, 25 years he should have got out. Because that's what they gave him, 25 to life. But I don't know. Now they say they gave him 3 years for the gun. Well, they already had. You done did 25 years for that gun? I thought. But now they said it was 3 more years for the gun. We done did 3 more. 25 and 3 is what?
28.
You know. So I don't know what is going on now. May not never let him out. That's why I tell you. Try not to get in trouble, Lord. Oh, it's hard, it's hard.